The city of New Carrollton mourns the death of their former mayor. Good evening. This is CTV News for Monday, May 21st. I'm Denise Douglas. We'll have that story shortly, but first, immigration advocates and some counter-protesters gathered outside the Montgomery County Judicial Center this afternoon. They accused Montgomery County State's Attorney John McCarthy of being against them. County Council recently introduced a measure that would allocate funds to provide legal representation for undocumented detainees. Protesters say McCarthy has taken measures to weaken the proposal.
The council has acted appropriately, introduced legislation to provide this legal counsel. However, the state attorney's office has undermined and basically sabotaged this effort by creating a long list of exclusions. Now, those exclusions include people that have some minor traffic violations, some minor substance abuse offenses in their record, and that automatically disqualifies them from participating in this effort. So we're here to tell the state attorney's office, first of all, to stop meddling in something that prevents individuals to have access to the judicial system. It runs counter to his mission. And we're asking the county council to do the right thing and move forward with this allocation without those exclusions.
A few dozen people turned out for that protest. Former New Carrollton Mayor Andy Hanko passes away, leaving behind a legacy of service. The veteran politician died on Saturday morning at the age of 90. He was the mayor of New Carrollton for more than 30 years. Current Mayor Dwayne Rosenberg says his leadership and love of community will truly be missed.
He endeared himself to the community. People loved him. He had a couple of close elections over the 34 years, but generally he won by very large margins, and the people just knew that as long as he was up here at City Hall, things were going to be run well.
Rosenberg says he will always remember the former mayor for his willingness to serve. The U.S. Supreme Court deals a blow to labor unions. Justices ruled today that employers can mandate that workers resolve labor disputes individually rather than joining a class action lawsuit. The vote was 5-4. One of the dissenting justices was Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She says the ruling will lead to an under-enforcement of laws designed to support vulnerable workers. On the one-year anniversary of their son's death, the parents of Richard Collins returned to the location where he was murdered. They spent time at the bus stop on the University of Maryland's campus yesterday. It has become a standing memorial with candles, photos, and other items. Collins, a Bowie State University student, was out celebrating his pending graduation when he was stabbed to death while standing at the bus stop. The incident continues to be painful for students on both campuses.
It's a tragic event, you know. It's hard to get over, but you just got to keep pushing forward. You never want to be in that situation or want to know somebody that's in that situation. You know, you just keep praying and try to get over it the best that you can, or try to work through it.
I feel like time has not made things better. You know, that is a very serious situation, and although it's 1 year, you know, the school is still very mourning about it. And I'm pretty sure that his parents are very saddened that graduation is coming around again. I just feel like that was a very tragic incident that happened, and graduation is fast approaching. We're definitely going to remember what happened last year.
And it's a terrible tragedy, and I think the university responded well to it. These kinds of things you can't really control, right? So yeah. I guess, yeah, that's, what can you say? It's a senseless violence. There's not much you can say about that.
Sean Urbanski, who authorities say went on racist rants on social media, has been charged with killing Collins. His trial is scheduled to begin in July.